Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 22nd video of my Mass Effect Andromeda series. In the last video, we were down there on the Nexus, we took Spender out of power, he's behind bars finally, no longer causing trouble for the people of the Nexus, no longer causing trouble for the Krogan on Eladin. Finally clearing the way, actually, for something of a truce between the Nexus and the Krogan. In this video, we're going to go ahead and head back to Kadara Port, where we're going to be hunting down that woman who is infected with a fatal and highly contagious disease that she brought over from the Milky Way galaxy. So, let's get to it.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Man, look at all those quests. Alright, let's land. Alright, let's go. Let's get down to the surface. Here we go. Alright. Wow, okay. Pretty far away. Let's get over there. These guys get... Again, can't actually hurt him in the Nomad, but it's just fun to do that.
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly.
It's weird, it seemed like there was more to that. To travel faster, summon the Nomad to the nearest forward station. Good idea. Like how it gave me that while I'm driving the Nomad.
Exiles could have rolled up and died, but look at what they've built, even out here.
Well, there's another monolith.
Goes underground.
Hopefully there's a way down. But we're gonna need a really big drill.
Healing Kadara's heart.
This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder.
Really?
However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
This is Sloane's territory. Gotta make a deal with her first.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloane may be our only option. Vidal could offer insight. Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate. Pathfinder.
Yeah, it's looking like I needed to take that path. So, we're still going to go after that, but given that we're here at the end of this road, we're going to take a look at this.
He buried the Ket transponder near this location.
So let's take a look around here. Supposed to be... Oh, did I just see something? No, mineral. Well, I did see something, but not... What? Okay.
Found it.
Alright.
That thing's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up.
It clearly has
Turn it
stuff on the
then
screen
Gil
right
can work
now.
his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, meridians.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Oh yeah, the hard part's totally behind us.
Alright. Okay, let's see, the murder site. What's this stuff? Plant sample. You know, I might do these as well, given that, again, we're at the end of this road here. But for now, let's investigate this murder.
Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
Thank you, Sam.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of Ziar. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Good lord.
Poor bastard.
Not one of mine.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
That was horrible. What the hell?
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers.
That's footprints?
The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
I was talking about what looks like boxes, but I guess that's referring to the blood spatter?
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Frying pan. Stainless steel. Looks more like cast iron. Footlocker. Locker's contents have not been disturbed. The perpetrator either overlooked it Or was not interested in the victim's personal effects. Okay. So definitely a murder, not a robbery gone bad. What else? I thought we were already looking at this right here. Oh, there we go. Bottle. Trace genetic material on the rim matches the victim. Datapad. Evacuation notice. With recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands, the plans for a large-scale settlement have been cancelled. Instead, this area is going to be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You'll be considered a permanent resident of that territory and won't be allowed back in. Sloan Kelly. What is it pointing me to here? Because I keep thinking it's these feet, but I can't seem to actually be able to point at the feet. Plus, I feel like they already talked about the feet. There we go.
The Angaran footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
Looked to me like they went outside, but... Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, knife.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
Yeah.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Okay. Take a look at the map here. Where's that wanting us to go? Alright, down there. We'll leave that for now. Let's see. I think I'll leave this as well. I can take care of this stuff when I set up the outpost. So, let's see if we can't find our way out to this shuttle of this infected woman. Although, I want to check up here first. See what we got up here. Terminal. Visitor's log. Name, Boyle. Notes, bed, water, dinner, travel provisions. Name, Adveza. Water, bed. Zenor, bed, water, travel provisions. Zvas, bed, water, dinner. Joseal, bed, and water. Rules and regulations. Charybdis Point house rules. What you do in your bunk is your business, but keep the noise down. No stealing, no killing, or violence of any kind. Keep to your bunk in the common areas. Meals are kept on a strict schedule. If you're late, that's your problem. We hold the right to kick your ass out any time. What's with the name? I dated a human once who liked mythology. Malux. Huh. Looks like a hostel or something. A little bit of junk.
Welcome to Charybdis Point. Name's Malix. You looking for a place to hole up? Got some open beds. Food and clean water cost extra.
Take it you don't have any private rooms?
I could put up a sheet.
I'll pass.
Suit yourself.
One of your neighbors was murdered.
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help me track his killer?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting anyone who got close to his lawn. Still, grumpy bastard had his uses. People think twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
You get a lot of business out here?
Our establishment might not look like much, but spend a few nights in the Badlands and we're practically Hotel Azure. Clean beds, warm grub, and the only place for miles with properly filtered water. Serious amenities on Kadara.
How'd you end up on Kadara?
Followed Sloan from the Nexus, but couldn't pay her protection fees. No fancy port for me.
She forced you out?
Those are the rules. Can't pay the fees, can't live on the mountain. First few months were tough. No water, no weapons to hunt. I really thought I was gonna die out here.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and I'm one of the lucky ones. I found other exiles. Put the strength in numbers theory to the test. Thus, Charybdis Point was born.
I better get going.
See you around.
Alright. Let's see. I think we're done here. Let's Let's go ahead and head down that long highway. Seriously, is there another closer point? No. The closest one's really going to be over there. I mean, technically speaking, I could fast travel here and that would bring us this much closer. And I guess I could do that. Yeah, let's just do that.
A few years ago, I was running with a mercenary band, mostly smuggling work. Nova Force. Ambitious name for a small-time crew. On one of the jobs, I got caught by Kesh. Made a deal. I got her some experimental prototypes out of Terminus. She didn't turn me in. It became a thing. She was always good for jobs, paid well, and upfront. Credits helped me go independent. But then I got suspicious. All the things she was asking me to get. So I asked. That's when I heard about the initiative.
She brought you on.
Oh yeah. I bought the pitch, like everyone else.
Alright, let's see. What is that? Oh, okay. I guess I could find that ingredient as well, but we're going to be here probably next video as well, so I can do that stuff later. Really what we're here for at the moment is getting to that shuttle.
Damn, that sky is something else. So where's Kesh's grandmother?
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry. It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought...
What makes you think that one's a war story? Those shacks look sturdier than the other holes around here. Good chance to restock supplies. Dead for a while, judging by the smell.
I don't see signs of an attack.
Scanning the bodies could provide a clue.
We'll have to look into that. But first, the shuttle.
SOS! An emergency situation has arisen. Please trace this signal back to source. Immediate assistance is required.
I have located the source of the SOS, marking the nav point on your map.
My guess is it's somewhere out here. Yep. Man, look at the color of that water.
We are near the location of the shuttle, stolen by Ruth Becker.
All right, be careful and stay away from Ruth when we find her. I'll handle this. Sam can make sure I'm safe, but you're all at risk.
I read Harry's brief.
I don't think she survived this.
That wasn't a soft landing.
Seen worse.
Scans find no life signs within the shuttle.
Signs that a single occupant survived the crash? You gotta be kidding me.
This is Ruth Becker. Shuttle's crashed. I think I'm in stage 3 of TH314. The virus was dormant. I don't understand. Can't let anyone near me. I'm going to set the warning buoys and rig the shuttle to blow. I'm scared. I'm alone, but I can't take the risk. I'm so sorry. Who's there? No.
Oh,
no, wait,
crap.
stay away from me. You can't.
Shit. Somebody found her. Took her, maybe.
Then it's possible the illness is spreading.
What's this?
Over here.
Okay. Someone carried her off. Let's get the Nomad and keep following the tracks. Oh, I've got to scan it again?
Judging from the area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
They won't negotiate.
Great,
way.
now we know they went down this way. Is it Adi? Yeah, my guess is Angaran. Yep, Rokar.
Fancy moves.
No one here looks sick.
Stop them! They must not interfere!
I'm assuming they're... Okay, I didn't see them, so...
Outlaws!
What else is down here? Alright. Wait. Looks like they survived that initial push.
We're all clear.
Locked.
But
Locked.
there's power. Stasis pod. Pod matches batch released to exiles upon banishment. Likely discarded once settled on Kadara, and the Rokar procured it for their own purposes. Reassembly to working order is possible. Supposing we can probably put her in stasis or something. Console. A console used to control various operations.
The research is sound, Pathfinder. The Angara truly are immune to TH314.
Let Harry know when we get back. Maybe this will help with a cure or a vaccine.
Interesting.
Stasis pod. Cannibalized for spare parts.
If we get to Ruth in time, maybe we can use a pod to bring her back.
The human is very sick, some sort of virus. From what I've managed to get out of her, it seems to have many stages, but best of all, it can infect any species in the Milky Way. But we Angara are immune. We will keep her in stasis when we are not taking samples for further testing. Ugh.
The Angara are immune. Well, that's a relief.
That's good, I guess.
It is, but...
At least we don't have to explain to Jal how we unleashed a plague on his people.
It is good, but of course that also means that they're gonna try to use it against us. Everything is ready. All we need to do is capture more subjects from the Milky Way and expose them to our weapon before we return it to stasis. Just keep them locked up in the next room long enough for exposure to be confirmed, then allow them to escape. They will return to their people and spread the disease for us. Be sure to keep the weapon restrained at all times. It keeps trying to kill itself to thwart our plans. Revenge will be ours. Ugh. These guys are disgusting.
Stay back, or I kill it.
No, no, I have TH314. I'm contagious. Don't come near me.
Quiet. Human. Let me go, or this one dies.
I see an Angara, but all I hear is Ket.
Quiet! You know nothing. Your people and the Ket are all invaders. The Rokar will kill you all.
You can't let him go. I think he has a sample of the virus. Just shoot him.
You have a choice, human. Save this woman, or try to stop me.
Sam, scan him. Does he have a sample of the virus?
Affirmative. However, it is badly degraded, possibly beyond use.
Let me go. Now.
You can go. But you put even a scratch on her and you're dead.
You're a fool, human.
Stay away, please. Stay away. I don't want to make you sick.
Ruth, it's okay. You can't infect me.
But I'm in stage 3. I know I am. I don't understand. How?
It's complicated and we don't have time. Come on, let's get you back in the stasis pod.
Finding a cure might take centuries. Charlie will be dead by then.
We'll stuff Charlie in a pod too. It'll be fine.
I hadn't thought of that. Okay then. Thank you.
All right.
Suvi, there's a stasis pod here ready for pickup. Follow proper decontamination procedures.
You found her. Is she okay?
All wrapped up and ready to go. Maybe we'll find a cure for her someday.
I hope so.
Really, Drac and Vetra, you probably shouldn't be in here. Or walking around on top of her. Datapad, the perfect weapon. One we can use to destroy all the interlopers from the Milky Way, is now ours. They will dearly regret ever coming here. Oxul will be proud of us all. Classy guys.
And the Rokar plan on using TH-314 to kill off the Milky Way species here. Not a relief.
Hey, ain't happening.
Alright. Well, my hope is that his sample was too degraded to actually be of any use to them. I was honestly hoping that it would be something where he'd be like, oh, well, okay, so you're not as evil as I thought you were. But unfortunately, that does not seem to have been his takeaway. Let's check out this SOS. I'm hoping I can just drive around this way.
You think Kesh lied to you?
Nah, she's not the type. I'm pretty sure none of us really knew what we were getting into. Bamboozled.
Nice word.
Yeah, I learned it from Sid. She's into some weird old human shit.
Good name for a drink. The Bamboozler.
I'd try it.
This looks like a trap of some sort. I can't imagine this is a legitimate SOS, but we'll see. Yeah, this has got to be a trap, right? What the?
Check it out. Someone got our SOS. No shit. It worked.
What are you guys up to? Dear Diary, it's happening. The plan's kicking in. Get ready to have your mind blown. What if my arm got hungry? What if I wanted a snack and ate my foot? Would they switch places? There's also the problem of purple. What's its deal? It can't decide if it's blue? Just make up its mind already. And another thing, space-time isn't at all what we think. We're given individual pieces of energy drawn from a much larger pool, given physical form and an artificial time stream. Time doesn't actually exist in the classic Newtonian sense. Everything happens at once, but our minds couldn't handle that, so we're processing it one moment after the next. But I see it all now. It's all happening. The Alpha and the Omega. United. And crap, I think my toes just ate my hand. These guys are out of their minds. Let's see what we got here. Buyers. The guy living in the cave, 4 leaves. The nasty sorry chick with the scar, 3 leaves. Bubba Quad Krogan, 8 leaves. Sloane's bodyguard, 2 leaves. Get some munchies. Turian with the nasty burns near the fire lake. Crazy mental Solarian who talks too fast, 4 leaves. 6 leaves. Don't know, can't understand him. So, a couple of drug dealers.
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
What the hell makes a plant so important?
It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, you know, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
Sure, this is all about medicine.
Oh, it totally is. Antibiotic, whatchamacallit. And maybe it has other benefits, but in the Badlands, can't be picky.
I'll have to get back to you on that. Or not.
The first thing you just said. We'll take that option. Remember, a UV lamp thing.
Oh, that was actually pretty entertaining. This human appears to be under the influence of an unknown chemical substance affecting motor sensory function and complex thought processes. Let's see. Ultraviolet light, low power. The ultraviolet light can encourage the germination of certain types of plants. It's currently depleted and unable to cycle at the proper frequency.
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it.
Pretty interesting. Alright. Let's try to save that antibiotic plant for the medicine. Okay. What is this? Okay, let's look for this artifact here.
Oh,
You okay?
fine. Just the old plumbing acting up. Even most of my guts are synthetic. I'd get them replaced, but the warranty's probably no good out here.
Avena mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it.
Let's do it. Had to drive all the way back around. Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks really old. There's an artifact. What's this, though? Remnant polymer? But, like, look at the architecture on these things. The stylization and all that. Interesting.
This may be an Angaran musical instrument.
Let's show it to Avela.
Looks like we also have to check on Eladin. Anything else further down? Man, look at this. Very interesting. Alright. Let's see, what is this stuff again here? Scanning a mineral and a memory trigger. Okay, I do want both of those. And I'll probably take care of this mining zone at the same time, because, like, this is a whole little pocket out here, and once these two are done, that would be the only thing left, so... Let's get back to the Nomad first, though.
Zid gets me so frustrated. I try to be firm. She pushes back. I lay down the law. She pushes some more.
See, that's your problem. Kids need boundaries, sure, but they also want to know you're not the enemy.
Our dad would not have agreed with you.
Your dad sounds like a piece of work. Special ops, right?
Yeah, something like that. He never went into details.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
I know the type.
Damn. A lot of copper, but also I was not expecting how much damage that would do to the Nomad. Maybe I should have, but
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
let's check it out. It's also this.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Don't think we should swim here. Took the shields off of the Nomad in a fraction of a second, so not sure how well our personal shields would hold up to it. Alright. Looks like there's, yeah, one more mineral here. But, again, I'm going to take care of this, and then we will... Yeah, we'll head down and take care of that as well. I'm interested in what happened to those Angaran down there. Sounded like they were poisoned or something.
How toxic can it be?
Sometimes I wonder what Sid and I'd be like if we'd had a better home life. Maybe we wouldn't have grown up to be so difficult.
Difficult's good, Vetra. You took what you had and made it yours. That's all any of us can hope for.
If only you'd raised us, old man.
Haha, you would have turned out so much worse. Maybe a better shot, though.
Alright. Down up here, let's take care of these guys. Alright. That's interesting. Uranium, huh. What do we got up here? Oh.
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
The Angara have lived on Kadara longer than us. They'd know better than to drink unfiltered water.
I suggest we examine the town's water supply.
I was gonna say that just doesn't seem right.
It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Yes. One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Let's hear the second log.
Oops.
Today, I caught one of you.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of Ardhi and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system. I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
Final log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
Crap.
That's enough.
Sounds like some of our folks, well, by that I mean Milky Way people, stole their water filters. How would you not notice it burning your throat, though? Food and water in exchange for credits, salvage, whatever you have. Items at the top cost more than those at the bottom. Filtered water, Audi meat, Kirkin shell soup, Targ flank steak, draw bits, Audi meat, semi-fresh. Okay.
Quite the menu.
I'm really hoping that people at Charybdis Point didn't just rob them. Good lord.
Someone has tampered with the filter. The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away. Skylar's log mentioned trouble with exiles. Let's check out this Charybdis Point.
Okay, I don't think that's how sulfuric acid works, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor, so I guess I can't dispute that. Everything hurts. I've thrown up so much I fear my stomach has flipped inside out. Even Skylar, the strongest of us, looks like death. Of course, we've already been to Charybdis Point, where they had fresh water.
If they had this, why were they drinking poisoned water?
I could provide an analysis via the scanner pathfinder.
They really kind of messed up in the whole, like, oh, you've just reached this point? We'll go ahead and give you this little bit of dialogue thing. Let's see, what is this over here? I'm kind of interested. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this stuff over here. Check in on the satellite scavenger, because this is that when we were first, not first on IOT, but one of the last times we were on IOT, we got that mission to go find those satellites. We found out they'd been stolen by scavengers. This is the end of that quest over here. I think it's the end, at least. Along with that, I want to go after the Rokar, and they're down here at this structure. So we're going to do this, then we're going to get fast travel down here, figure out what's going on at Charybdis Point, then we're, then we're going to go ahead and head down here and take care of the Rokar down here. So
I envy your forehead plates.
Well, that's specific.
Headbutts are like shorthand for Krogan. Focused spot like that, you'd make a point pretty damn quick.
We're approaching the scavengers that stole the Angaran satielites and destroyed the search protocols activated.
What are the odds they'll
Deploying
surrender
forward
peacefully?
station. Less than 1%.
the odds they'll surrender less than 1%.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Guys, you're making us look bad. Stop robbing from the Angaran resistance. I came out of the ground. Ah, hell. It's like, I feel like I got shot from up over there, but I don't know. How do I get up there, though? Okay, there's a way. Find the missing satellites. Do we then have to place them back in orbit? Looks like there's a hidden cache over here. Is it on the roof? There it is. Shipping crate.
Scavengers chopped those missing Angaran satellites into scrap.
I'll have the Tempest retrieve what's left for transport to Aya.
Great.
No Angara here. Just our people.
Damn scavs make us all look bad.
Yep. Let's check the terminal. Triangulation failed. I think this is the older one here. Kadara port network located. Yeah, this is the one that we passed when we were originally heading out to get this stuff on Spinner last time. 2. Veteran X from Suvi Anwar. Initial request for geographical data from the exiles was denied. Any backdoors would be appreciated. Will repay with Dextro chocolate bars. Okay. Multiple deployment coordination. Planet name Kadara. Origin Angaran. Climate mild. Toxicity of water found planet wide. Biosphere manipulation suspected. Scourge radiation fallout negligible. Alright. Back on board. Let's see. May as well take care of this stuff as well. Wow, there is so much stuff to do out here. Yeah, we're going to add this to the docket as well. Take care of the hackers for the firefighters. Alright, so I'm going to also take care of these 2 mining zones while we're out here. Yeah. Huh.
What do you miss most about the Milky Way, Vetra?
Understanding how shit works. Back home I knew the politics, the people, the places. Here everything's new. You can't play the system when you don't know what it is.
I don't know about that. The way the Nexus treated us Krogan seems like the system came with us.
Got a point there.
Resources in this area are limited.
Alright. With all the scavengers out here, what are the odds that this thing would be here within an hour? They're crossing the cluster to tear apart satellites. Why would we assume that they're not just gonna take apart these mining drones that are out here?
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
There we go. Titanium.
Remember that last push before the Arks left? All that activity for a guess about a galaxy.
I got hit by a power loader. Driver was on 3 calls about where to store rations. Punched it right in the gyros.
The mining zone has been depleted.
Alright, looks like there's also another little quest out here.
Hi there. We're not looking to cause any trouble.
Trouble is all there is on Kadara. We just want to be left alone and... Wait. I don't believe it. You look like a Pathfinder.
I take it no other Pathfinders have strayed this far?
I wish. Oh, it's good to see you. Just knowing the initiative's still out there, making it work. That means a lot.
Looks like you've got a good thing going here.
We're refugees hiding on a world of exiles. We got kicked out of the Nexus, swept away in the uprising. We weren't looking to take sides or anything. We just wanted to eat. Then we found this place. Remote, sheltered from the crazies in the Badlands, and the bedrock here filters the water. If you can spare the time, we could use your help. Speak to the others, and they'll fill you in. I'll unlock the doors.
Alright.
So it's true. Pathfinders do exist. I'd offer you something to eat, but I'm afraid our food supply is tight. Waiting for these to ripen.
It's okay. We're fine. I'm surprised you managed to grow anything here.
A unique quirk of the bedrock in this area filters the water. That and a supply of UV lights. When we were exiled from the Nexus, I grabbed a crate.
That was some quick thinking.
Small details can save the day. I knew if we were going to be stranded in Helios, food would be hard to grow. We're the lucky ones. I feel sorry for the poor souls in the Badlands. A pang of guilt whenever I eat. Why don't you take a few of these UV lights with you? Maybe others can grow food too. Anything to help this miserable hellhole.
Hey, we got some UV lights.
Oh, hi there.
Something wrong?
It's just hard. Exiled from the Nexus. My mother's still back there. I never said goodbye. Have things gotten any better?
Better than it was. It'll take time, but life might actually get back to normal.
Oh, that's good to hear. I just wish I could talk to my mom. I've been trying to reach her, but our equipment's broken. Not sure it would matter. The Nexus is so far away.
Never know. I could take a look.
Would you? That would mean the world.
Datapad. Feeling sick, suffering from the Badlands blues. We've got an herb for that, and it'll make you feel better both body and mind. If you know what I mean. If you don't, then this isn't for you and you should go away. But if you do come looking, to be safe, we can't provide coordinates. Those who seek shall find. I think we've already found that. Refugee.
Is he okay?
No, running a fever. Something weird bit him and he's got an infection. Usually remedies don't work on the venom.
I think we've got something that we can find.
Anything we can do for him?
Unless you can conjure up some sort of antibiotic out of thin air, I don't know.
Good news! Let's check this. Daily test purity 98.1, 97.2, 96.7, 95.9, 94.1, 92.2, 91.6, 91.2. If the downward trend continues, our aquifer will eventually turn toxic. Something needs to be done to stabilize Kadara's environmental conditions. Indeed. Something will be done. Not in this video, in the next one, but still. Let's see. Where are we going here? Oop, nope. There we go. Is this... Oh. Up even further. I thought we were fixing things... Wait, do we have to keep going up? I don't think I can. What is this exactly? Yeah. Oh, scan it.
The communications junction is out of alignment. With an adjustment, a signal could reach the Nexus.
Okay. So... There we go.
There. Let's go see if that did the trick.
Mom?
Miriam? Is that you?
Thank the goddess. Mom, are you okay?
Oh, Miriam. I've been so worried I thought you were gone. Forever. But it's really you.
I'm on Kadara. I'm okay. I miss you so much, Mom.
I think about you every day, Miriam. Someday we'll be reunited. There's a Pathfinder now. Ryder. He seems to know what he's doing.
It's the reason we're talking. They helped fix our equipment.
Well, give them a hug for me. This changed everything. I've got a reason to go on now.
Goodbye, Mom. We'll see each other soon.
All right.
Thank you. That meant everything.
Okay. Let's see. Time to go get back to those fine folks that are growing the antibiotic weed. Let's see though. Okay, let's take care of this first. And I think that's on the other side of the mountain. So, hidden cache, firefighters, and their other hidden cache. Then we'll go ahead and drive all the way back out there. Bring the UV lights, the people that need them, and bring back some plants to fix that guy.
This must be the hideout of those hackers who attacked Sam. Everyone remember. These people think their virus worked. Sam's gone, and I'm on their side.
If only.
Nah.
Problem, Drac?
You know I don't like that widget in your head. You'd be better off without it. But that's not my decision. Or the hackers. They don't get to win.
Private only once we're in, Sam.
Welcome to our sanctuary. I'm Catherine Nye, Knight to my colleagues. I wrote the virus that freed you from Sam.
I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sorry your father did this. The initiative's use of AI could doom us all, and you were the first to suffer.
Did your virus kill Sam?
Sam has been reduced. It's harmless now. I saw the folly of merging humans and AI in the Milky Way, a Black Ops project called Overlord that created a monster.
That's true.
Many died. My son was hurt, and the young man used as a host was consumed. Every Pathfinder risks the same fate.
It's not really true.
I'm glad to be free, but Dad designed Sam to work with a human mind.
The Corians designed their Geth machines to sweep floors, and they became an unstoppable army. A super-intelligent AI understands our world very differently. Anything might provoke it. Nothing could stop it. Excuse me. I have work to do. Unless you have questions.
If you're afraid of AI, why join an organization that uses it?
We needed an escape. I thought the initiative was using shackled AI for research. When I understood it... Well, a firefighter doesn't run away from a fire.
What more can you tell me about Project Overlord?
A Black Ops experiment by mad scientists to merge a human mind with synthetic intelligence. Their creation was a horror. I paid a heavy price to get my son out.
You think the Pathfinders could be overcome by their AI?
Worse. If the initiative thinks the human-AI merge works, they might roll it out to everyone. Imagine Sam's power in the hands of people who weren't ready for it.
I shouldn't keep you.
Thank you. Don't worry about Sam reconnecting. Our AI detector is always watching.
That's good to know.
The virus was a beginning. I'm about to make sure the initiative never repeats its mistake.
Pathfinder, it's unlikely an AI detector could discern our private channel. However, this may not be true for your scanner.
Knight's planning something big. That's not good.
She's dangerous. Let's find out what's up. Discreetly.
Yeah. Citadel Economics Board, Case Report A5. On the subject of 2182's flash crash, nicknamed the Ilium Sinkhole, thousands of stock prices collapsed overnight, destroying the value of approximately 1.2 million personal accounts. Responsibility was later traced to a rogue virtual intelligence developed for the Ilium stock market, whose sentience had been legally modified. Rella Topagis, a senior white hat hacker at the Bank of Nosastra, gave forceful testimony on the rising use of such VI, which make decisions in milliseconds that affect financial markets across Citadel space, often based on news stories that a non-synthetic stockbroker would know to ignore. As far as the VI knows, it's just moving numbers around, Topagis testified. It might even find it personally fulfilling in ways organic life cannot understand, but for us, a decimal point can be the difference between riches and ruins. Okay. So they don't like financial VIs, it sounds like. Scan the sanctuary for clues. Hello, Laveria. If I can... There we go. Nope. Yep.
Oh, welcome. I'm Laveria. I'm so glad Knight's virus worked. Do you need anything?
It sounds like Knight is taking all this to the next level.
Oh, yes. Very soon now.
Has she told you anything?
Not much. Alain, her son, would know more.
Why did you join Knight's movement?
I know. Me, an underground hacker? Back home, I was a concierge on the Citadel. I coded games for my little sisters. They played together, walked to school together. And when those Geth machines attacked the Citadel, the Geth impaled them on spikes. Together.
And some people feel sorry for the Geth.
That's why I left for Andromeda, and why I joined Knight.
It's a relief to be free, but Sam wasn't so bad. Each AI is different.
None of the Geth who attacked the Citadel stopped the others from hurting my little sisters.
That says a lot.
I'm sorry. Sam would have been sorry too.
Really? It would? Well, thank you.
See you later, Laveria.
Bye. Come by anytime.
This must be tough to hear, Sam.
Those AI are the product of a different civilization. Ours will be founded on organic, synthetic partnership. I bridge the hard-earned lessons of the past and the promise of the future.
Let's see here. AI detector. Knight, thank you for the ELIZA update. It's so obvious when you run a comparison. The Geth, the SAMs, all our data show that the working AI produce a detectable electromagnetic pattern. It's similar to brain activity in organic life. Different cases, but a distinct signature. I even tested it against basic VI. They're not even close. So blathering aside, the answer is yes. All we need is sensors that pick up the EM pattern of an AI operating near or interfacing with a Pathfinder's implant, and we've got a detector. Child's play. How's your virus coming along, Laveria? Okay. Intelligence and Introspection, Dr. K. Nye. At the sensory gallery on Kithoy Ward, I could step into a booth and artificially experience rain as a Turian feels it. Elsewhere I could smell like an Elcor, or hear like a Drell, but there is no booth where I could think like an artificial intelligence. Try it. Imagine being 2 or 3 times as intelligent as you are now. You're likely already approaching the level considered genius for your species. Now keep going, 10 times, 20 times. The mind reels, doesn't it? And you still aren't as intelligent as an AI. Now consider how differently such a mind might perceive and interpret the world compared with how you understand it. Think how different a sonnet might seem, or a sunset, and ask yourself, what would such a mind make of our morality? The value of organic life. My lab partners evolved 1,000 light years away, but make no mistake, it is the life on our servers which is truly alien.
Yes, but my access will trigger the AI detector. You'll only have one chance.
Okay, let's wait until we know what we're looking for.
Let's see. Yeah, I know it's up there, thank you. Is there something else here, though, before we go do that? Oh, Elaine.
You must be Ryder. Alain. My mother's in charge around here. But you're a celebrity. Sorry I can't show you around. I'm stuck sitting here for a few more hours.
Sorry, Alain.
Is something wrong?
I'm fine. Just good old Project Overlord. Still kicking me when I'm down.
What?
When Mom has... Nope. Can't talk about that. Do you need anything?
Anything you can tell me about Project Overlord?
Black Ops guys trying to make a VI-human hybrid. They hired my mother as a programmer. They told me I was a candidate for the human part. And, hey, not like my body was doing me any favors. But my implants got hacked, and Mum said we're leaving. Lucky me. Overlord went downhill fast.
This is weird because, like, there was never any indication that there was anybody other than... I'm having trouble remembering his name off the top of my head. He was severely autistic. Anyway, I can't remember. Regardless, though, it's interesting, though, that they were a Cerberus family.
If it's all right, can I ask you why you need all these machines?
I had a serious infection in my nervous system. I used spinal implants to walk and, you know, bathroom stuff. But while my mother was working on Project Overlord, my implants got hacked. They still work. I just have to sync them a few hours a day.
Wow.
Your mother seems to have plans.
Mum's always got plans. A big one's coming up.
Nothing else you can tell me?
I would. But you just arrived. I learned the hard way. Trust has to be earned.
I've got to go.
You know where I'll be.
Pathfinder, I believe we can fix Alain's implants. I have schematics for an appropriate device. It will require time and resources.
Or I could start scanning, but that's risky.
Let's do it. Let's, we're not going to scan the sanctuary. We're going to build a curative device. And we'll come back. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to grab this thing, and then I'm going to fast travel down here. It looks like this thing's on top of a ridge. Given that I'm already on top of a ridge, it just makes sense to go get it now. Definitely not up here. There we go.
I think that's it.
Okay. I really want to take care of that, so I'm going to do that. Back to the next, or to the Tempest.
Gil's ready to talk to you about the Ket transmitter?
Oh, right. Yeah, we're not doing anything about that just yet, though. To R&D. Alright, we got that cybernetic device. I'm going to see if I can make a better gun real quick. Alright, let's get back down there. Alright, we're back. Time to save Alan.
Ella, I put a little something together. This should help fix your implants.
Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel my nerves waking up. When Mercury goes down, Mum will lose her mind over this. Thank you.
No problem, Ella.
Mercury.
I've got to go.
Thank you again.
Mercury. Sounds like a code name for whatever Knight's doing.
This will enable me to find any relevant data quickly.
Let's search Knight's console and see what she's up to.
Security protocols breached.
Bring up anything tagged Mercury.
Files found. Mercury. A strike to prevent any future AI by destroying all quantum computers on the Nexus.
Damn it. You could use those computers to create AI, but right now they run half the station. A lot of people could die. We need to stop Knight. Now. But quietly. Okay?
Man. Okay, find her EMP devices. Are those here? Are they back on, are they back on the Nexus? Let's see. Yeah, they've got to be on the Nexus. Okay. You gotta think that they know about us now, right? Anyway, I mean, if that AI detector worked, they would know they've been hacked, at the very least. Okay. Let's take a look here. Okay, let's go hand over these UV lights, bring back some plants, and save some lives, and then we'll go figure out what happened at Charybdis Point, and then we'll go take care of the Rokar.
Made 6 new sounds getting out of bed this morning. Creaks and just things moving. You get that, Petra?
No, I don't get that. And I sure don't talk about it.
That's gotta be something like the entrance to the vault right there.
I could get you an upgrade to a bunch of those parts.
More shit to get used to, but maybe when there's less stuff on fire.
Alright, we're here to hand them off some UV light tubes, pick up some plants, and take them back to save some lives. Well, at least a life. What am I supposed to be scanning now? I don't know, and I don't think it knows either. Let's see. Wait, oh, just hand them off to him?
I've got a light for your plant.
Seriously? Wow, in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. This'll do it.
And hey, feel free to take a sample with you, you know, if you ever need to fight off an infection or...
Be quiet, man.
Alright. I think that means we've got our antibiotic. If we want to pretend it's that. Or pretend it's just that. Does that mean we can actually go back up there now and hand it off? It doesn't look like there's a quest for that, though. Hold up a second. Let's see if we have to actually pick it, because I don't want to go all the way back up there. So what is it trying to get me to scan? That, okay. Doesn't look like I have to collect it on my own. So I guess they handed it off. Okay. Let's get back up to that little refugee camp. Let's see. Oh, there he is.
Let me know if you find some medicine.
I thought I did. Oh, unless maybe this is related to that quest that's supposed to take place in Kadara Port, where we find another plant that's also got hallucinogenic effects, but is also antibiotic. I don't know. That was a little disappointing, because it seemed like a perfect match sort of a thing. But is this? Okay, yeah, that's to actually go steal that formula specifically. That's not what we're doing now, though. Let's go ahead and head back to Charybdis Point.
Pathfinder, we are nearing Charybdis Point. The exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to Malix and search the area for clues. All right. Keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poison Angara.
I don't see anything just yet. I was hoping to find their, like, pumping system and have some sort of catch them red-handed sort of moment.
Picked clean.
Theta bad? About Samaj. Riley, keep an eye on him. He's been complaining about you-know-what, and I don't want you-know-who finding about it. Remind him of the oath if he disregards. Well, one less mouth to feed. Malix. Well, crate.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
Survival, it brings out the worst in people.
Hey. What are you doing in here?
A better question is, where'd you get the design for these water filters?
Leave it alone, before you can't.
I won't ask again. Where did you get the filter designs?
There's a history here you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
We couldn't pay Sloane's protection fees, so she forced us out. We came to the Angara for help. Starving. Dying. But instead of being decent, those flapheads bled us dry. Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water. All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them.
And took all their business.
You're a monster.
No, I'm a survivor. Kill them.
Who's he talking to? Bye, Malix. It's one thing to steal the design for the filters, it's another thing to poison them. Doing stuff like this is really pretty much the only way we're gonna ever make headway against people like the Rokar. In the public relations arena.
At least the Angara got some justice.
No small victory, kid.
Alright. We've done that. Let's go ahead and head up here and deal with the Rokar. I'm so close to this plant, I'm just going to grab it.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Is that it? Alright.
This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
We'll come back to that in just a second. I just noticed there's this over here.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Puff.
Okay. Major population center, Kadara Port. Known contingents, Outcasts Collective. Establishments within range, Charybdis Point, Tartarus, Dar Logir. Notes from Vetrus contact, displaying. Biggest danger in Kadara isn't Mother Nature, it's the people. After the uprising, a lot of people went psycho. Sloan keeps the cream of the crop, using the term lightly, up at the port, but banishes the rest. The Badlands are basically a prison, with mountains for walls and no cells. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good assessment of this. Let's see, here we go.
You ever need a shoulder to lean on, I can, you know. This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
What?
Were we
Why?
too loud?
Shut up. Farrell will deal with you.
Why would we just surrender? With equal numbers and we have shields. Or biotic barriers. Or armor. What is... why?
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
You're gonna try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed. Just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
Like here on Kadara. Sloan lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloan.
You are all the same.
Racist.
Not so fast. You're late. I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3...
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Damn. Wait, why am I holding this little cat gun now?
Die!
Sometimes I impress myself.
I like this new version of that gun. Last one was a level 3, this one's a level 5. Started out with a level 1. Skipped to the evens. Just heading back out that way? Seems a little weird. I mean, there's clearly more stuff back here, right? Maybe not. This is weird, though. Datapad. Personal log, Farah Noskos. Today, I witnessed one of our own flirting with that disgusting blue bartender at the port. It took all of my self-control not to slice him open until he stumbled out of the bar. Once we have enough recruits, the entire planet needs to be cleansed of alien scum and their sympathizers.
You were
Good
right.
Lord.
These logs prove they came here for recruits, then started killing the locals.
And now they're dead. Don't you love a happy ending?
Just grab that titanium under the stairs. That was impressive.
The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Always good working with you, Reyes.
Next time, let's skip the murder and go straight to the bar.
Name the time and place. I'll be there.
That's the spirit. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Alright. Up to 19% viability. Okay. Something's angry out there. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, so let's see what we got here. More plant samples. More collectible nodes. Or not collectible nodes. Hidden caches. Another, I think... I could have sworn that this was the spot where we originally tracked down Spinder's people, but maybe not. There's still a few of those mining zones. There's still at least one more of these forward drop points. Memory trigger. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to end things here for now. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and take care of the monoliths and get the vault back to functioning. Depending on how long that takes, we might finish up some secondary quests after the fact. We'll see. Anyway, though, this has been the Resident Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.